there, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Angie and I'm a chemist who loves makeup. And I like to research the ingredients in beauty products and report back my findings to you. So today we're going to talk about the controversial Kylie Skin Walnut Scrub. I'm going to talk about the ingredients, particularly the walnut powder, which seems to be the ingredient most people are talking about, as well as some of the other ingredients, and tell you what I think about the product based on these ingredients. So let us just dive into this. So firstly, I'm very happy they put the ingredients on the website in the past. For Kylie Cosmetics and KKW Beauty, they both did not have the ingredients listed, and even when I emailed the brand, they would not give me the current list of ingredients, and so the only way to get the ingredients is if you had the box. So after the water, walnut shell powder is the second ingredient. So the first concern would be if you are allergic to tree nuts, will this cause an allergic reaction? So there has been some research, but it's not really conclusive in terms of if you put it on topically, if it will cause a reaction. But if you are allergic to tree nuts, I would avoid it. And even on the packaging, they make this statement that it contains tree nuts in order to alert those who have allergies to nuts. So the next concern about the walnut powder is that it causes micro tears in the skin. There was a class action lawsuit against St. Ives for their apricot scrub because the customers claimed that the walnut powder caused micro tears in the skin due to the jagged edges of the walnut shell, which was used in this case for exfoliating. And this promoted acne and other skin issues due to these tears in the skin. However, this lawsuit was thrown out because there was not enough evidence proving that the apricot scrub caused these skin issues. And there is a blog post I found from Realize Beauty in which she shared microscopic images of different exfoliators. So for instance, something like microbeads and jojoba beads are very smooth. And I don't know about you, but I never thought microbeads did anything for exfoliating, which is probably because the edges are smooth. But things like the walnut powder did have pretty sharp, jagged edges. And that being said, so did a lot of the other natural exfoliants that were listed on there, a lot of like seeds, sort of that kind of thing. But a lot of them did have jagged, sharp edges, so walnut would not be the only concern, as well as she put brown sugar, which wasn't as jagged as the walnut, but it did have sharp edges, which I would think could also cause the same kind of issue. And this would also be true of salt as well. That one wasn't pictured here, but I would imagine salt scrubs would also act similarly. In this post, she also talked to somebody who's been a facialist for a long time, and the facialist said that this could be the cause of the skin damage, but it is also very likely it's a combination of things like UV exposure, lifestyle choices. There are probably multiple factors that cause this, and using the exfoliant alone wouldn't be the sole culprit of these skin issues. And in this post, an article was also linked to show that the skin is very resilient to tearing. So this would show that the likelihood of these micro tears occurring isn't as likely as we would think. So that being said, I do think people overreacted quite a bit to the walnut shell powder in this, but you also shouldn't use this too frequently. Even on the Kylie Skin website, she says do not use the walnut scrub more than once a week, which I think is reasonable. If you over exfoliate, then yes, you can probably cause excessive skin damage, and especially don't use it if you have acne or you have like sunburn. Any damaged skin is going to become more irritated by using something like a physical exfoliant. When I was a teenager, I had the worst acne, and I was trying anything to fix it, including the St. Ives apricot scrub, and I would try to use this morning and night to try to cure my acne, and obviously it did nothing. It probably made it worse if anything. So something to keep in mind, just don't use it too frequently, and you shouldn't see any sort of damage to your skin like this. So after all that, let us talk about another key ingredient. So another ingredient is sodium cocoyl isethanoate, and this is what we call a surfactant. A surfactant can interact with water at one end of the molecule, and it can interact with something like oil at the other end of the molecule. And this is really great for cleansers because water on its own cannot mix with something like oil, so it needs the help of a surfactant to wash it away. A surfactant is the key type of functional ingredient in like shampoos, face washes. So this face scrub is actually gonna also give you the benefits of cleansing your face. at the same time. Now, you shouldn't only use this, but it is gonna give you a little bit of cleansing benefit as well. And this particular surfactant is derived from coconuts, fun fact. So one of the noted ingredients on the Kylie Skin website, like where they tell you like top ingredients, is glycerin, and they state that it is a humectant that helps balance the moisture in your skin. If your skin is dry, it'll draw in moisture, and if your skin is oily, it'll help decrease the oily appearance of your skin. So what a humectant is, it is really good at attracting water, and this will make your skin more hydrated. And they state that's what happens if your skin is dry. But they also say that if your skin is oily, it'll balance out the moisture to make you look less oily. And I don't think that the glycerin itself in the Kylie Walnut Scrub is gonna make you look less oily, but I do think the fact that there is that surfactant we talked about earlier and is taking away oil, like face washes and that kind of thing do, is what's gonna make you look less oily. So I'm not really sure why they said glycerin does that. I couldn't find any information that backed up this claim or even said that it's good for oily skin. So we'll just leave it at that, but I don't think that the glycerin is gonna make you look less oily. And I think it's interesting that they chose to highlight this as a key ingredient because it attracts water. And the fact that it attracts water, it dissolves very easily in water. So the instant you rinse off this mask, most of, if not all of that glycerin is gonna get washed away, therefore not really giving you any benefit because you're not gonna have it on your skin that long, in my opinion. I think this would be a better ingredient to highlight in something like their moisturizers or eye cream, any sort of leave-on product. I also have a similar filling to the sodium hyaluronate, as well as the ginseng extract that they talked about as some of their key ingredients. And I would probably feel similar for the other extracts that are on their ingredients list as well. Sodium hyaluronate is also very soluble in water, so same thing, it's just gonna get washed away. And I looked up a ginseng root extract from Making Cosmetics, and it's highly soluble in water. It's produced mostly of glycerin, water, I believe, and ginseng. So if it's gonna dissolve easily in water, it's also gonna get washed away, and you're not gonna really have time to reap the benefits of that ginseng root extract. This would be better, like I said, in a leave-in product. The only thing that I think may leave some lingering benefit is the oils if they stick around after washing, possibly. But a lot of these oils are listed under phenoxyethanol. Phenoxyethanol is a preservative that is almost never used above 1%. And according to labeling laws for cosmetics in the US, anything 1% or under, you could list in any order on the ingredients list. So that means a lot of these extracts and whatnot are under 1%, so you may not get much benefit out of them anyway because there's not much in there to begin with. This is a very common marketing thing. They put something in there under 1%, and sometimes it doesn't even have a benefit if it's at that level. So basically, I don't think that this is an awful product. I don't know, if I wanted something like a walnut scrub, I would honestly probably just buy the St. Ives brand, but I don't think this is a bad product. If you want something that is gonna exfoliate your skin, this is going to do the job if you use it as directed. So I hope you found this video informational. If you did, don't forget to click the like button so I know to make more videos like these, and click the subscribe button so you never miss one of my uploads. And as always, I will leave my resources and product links down below, and don't forget to leave me a comment telling me what you think of Kylie Jenner launching a skin line, particularly this walnut scrub. And with that, I will see you in my next video.